Welcome back to Keepers on Parade, where we're heading out west to take a look at this special keeper located at Orchard Park. Artist Lindsey Kernodle swayed from her usual realistic art style to capture the essence of what was formerly the location of a large apple orchard.
I started out by researching what this place used to be and why it got its name Orchard Park. And in that process, I learned that this used to be Hoover Orchards, which is like a 300-acre orchard just northwest of downtown Wichita in like the early 1900s. I took inspiration from that and created an illustration digitally and submitted it and got it approved. This keeper, as you can see, is basically like a tree shape, an apple tree. During my research of what used to be here and learning about the Hoover Orchards, one of the interesting facts that I found out were all these obscure apple names that used to exist, like Grimes Golden and Early Harvest and Yellow Transparent, all that were like fashionable types of apples at the time but no longer exist. So throughout this keeper, there's some of the variety of apples. This was painted, if you can imagine, on its side in a garage, and would often just have to flip it over. It's easily maneuverable by one person. While most of my artwork is usually more in the realistic world, this piece tends to be more of like a graphic piece. And I think that is a pivot I made because it's such an odd-shaped canvas that having something a little bit more bold, there's a lot of like strong black lines throughout, helps you get what is happening in it more easily. I mean, anytime that I get an opportunity to do a project that is long-lasting in this city, that is just such an honor and amazing privilege. I am a freelance artist in town, and at the time I made this piece, I was still at my day job, which was a design-oriented job, and this was one of the earlier projects that helped kickstart me doing more public art, and that's still something I continue to do a whole lot of. I think public art is definitely my go-to kind of art. This is just out here in a park where anyone can experience it. So definitely my favorite kind of art. It was an honor to be selected to be one of the Keeper 150 artists. Yeah, it's a competitive to just be an artist in general, so any opportunity you can get. And me personally, this helped kind of kickstart moving into doing more public art as my job progressed, and then I became freelance full-time.
We hope you enjoyed exploring with us today and meeting some amazing local artists. If you would like to find out where those keeper statues are at, figure out some information about the artists who did them, or find one for yourself, go to wichitachamber.org or scan the QR code here on your screen.